with us today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was messing up, man. I'm messing up. Do you know what kava is? You need to look that shit up. That shit is unreal. You're on High Tide Stick with the Doc MistaTre. We got, of course, our boy, our whole mizzle, Chris Watkins on the phone. And so, as always, excited to get into Thursdays, because Thursday's always fun. You know, it's Throwback Thursday, Kick It Back Thursday. Thank you. I love
crazy week.
I had to get my coffee heated up. It was ice cold. Not the good. No, it wasn't the good iced coffee. It was like a hot cup of coffee that had been like just sitting around a little too long. And see, I like my coffee one of two ways. Either it's kind of like my personality. It's one extreme or the other, because I like my coffee either super duper hot, like piping hot, you know, steam rolling off of it. You know, makes car look smoked out in the winter kind of hot coffee. Or absolutely like 32 degrees Celsius, or I mean Fahrenheit, ice cold coffee, 0 degrees Celsius. Just above freezing.
Just above freezing.
I'm telling you, it's like from one extreme to the other, man. So anyway, we got a lot going on today, bro. There's a lot going on. Oh no, dude, did you see that? Oh man, I'm messing up. I forgot to turn on the control room and put the graphics up. Did you see the new like graphic thingy?
Uh-huh.
The thing where it shows the name at the bottom? What? Watch this. You're gonna have to go like a while later, but when the show announced, right? When the show starts, it says like it's like on the news where it says what's anchors talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says like High Tide Stick live with the Doc MistaTre, and then I can switch it to High Tide Stick on the phone, Chris Watkins. I know, right? And then breaking news, because there is breaking news in France. The ringleader involved in the plot to foil the attacks was what do you say, busted? How do you say it? Like busted, right?
Yeah.
Caught, slipping. They got that deal wad. Why am I shooting in mirror mode? That's weird. That's trippy. I'm not used to this. This new program that I'm using now, or new version of the program I'm using now, it's trippy, bro. It's weirding me out, man. I don't know what to do right now.
Let's try.
Well, because when I lean to the left, nigga, it goes to the right. I'm not used to that.
It's backwards.
You know what the best thing to do in this situation is? Don't talk to myself. I mean, don't watch myself.
Yeah. You gotta avoid looking at the video.
No, where's my graphics go? Put my graphics back right there. Thank you. Breaking news. So anyway, let's talk about that a little bit. I got problems. Paris is wilding.
Yeah.
Like it is ridiculous in Paris. I mean, we're talking about, you know, right now, behind me, of course, on the television, you can kind of see some of the breaking news going on. But again, don't follow them. You know, follow us. Stay here. Don't leave. Please don't leave. So, but no, seriously, you know, Paris. Ouch, man. Every time I say a P, that's driving me nuts. I'm gonna punch myself in the throat. That's how nuts it's driving me.
Smoke.
I did.
Fire up another one.
But I do have a really bad headache, though.
Yeah,
that is not.
You need more.
I actually do have a terrible headache.
You need more.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know that weed does anything for me for a headache. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it does. Not for me personally. I mean, sometimes it can help, but
you may not have had the right strain yet. That's all.
Right, because most time if I smoke the wrong thing when I got a headache, man, ooh, weed, that hurts. Like literally hurts my head.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like, oh, why did I smoke that? It's kind of like when you drink that one more drink, you know, that just one more drink. That one, yeah. When you do that shit,
you've been hydrating.
Yeah. Last night I had to. That's what I was trying to tell you, bro. Like we need to look up this kava stuff. Like this stuff is unreal. It's like an herbal tea type drink deal. But dude, I'm telling you, like, whoa, man. Like my head is still fuzzy today. And like last night, like I felt like fucked up. But it's legit, like it's legal. Like there's a bar down here called a kava bar, Kava. You gotta look this up. Look, we're gonna Google this. We're gonna figure out what the hell I drank last night because it's not like liquor, but I do. Maybe that's where I'm thinking maybe that's where my headache come from because you're not supposed to overdo it on it, just like anything else. And so my boy's like, "Here, make us 2 herbal tea drinks with this." And I was like, "Okay, cool, I'll do it." And so I made them. And then I drank all of mine, and then he only drank half of his, which, like, you know, the kind of the you don't take out the stuff that's they fine grind down all the ingredients so that you don't have to take it out. You kind of just blend it in. Right. So he so when he drank his, like, I call it the mud. I'm like, we be sipping on that mud, fool. But the mud, like the stuff that floats on the top, was still all there when I drank it. So, man, I mean, I got a healthy dose of whatever the fuck that is. I don't know what it is, dude. Like, I really don't. I'm like tripped out by it. I really am. Oh, by the way, I don't think we're gonna have a musical guest this week. I couldn't book anybody this week. Everybody was busy when I was trying to get them. There's one more person I might try tomorrow, but and I already have somebody booked. Like, I have a band coming into the studio the week of November 30th. So, like, you know, November 30th is that Monday, and then December 1st is Tuesday or whatever. That's when he's coming. Are you at the clubhouse? Hey.
Clubhouse.
Yeah. Are you at the Dab house?
Oh yes.
He's like, oh yes. I thought that was what we were calling it, bro. Bro, we had a club. We had a code.
It's a secret society.
You don't break the code, bro. We have a code.
secret society.
Stick whatever to the code. Dude, stick to the code. No, but anyway, so but legitly, bro. Legitly. Listen to me. Logistically, sir. No, but legitly though, we definitely breaking news going on right now over in Paris. We have the bomber dude, or the mastermind, isn't that called him?
Yeah, they called him.
Okay, so no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're calling him though. It's like the mastermind. He's like the guy.
The mastermind.
Yeah, he's the guy. Allegedly the guy. The main mother. He's the main douchebag. We should fucking call him. Call him what the fuck he is. But anyway, yeah, the main DB on the yeah, there you go. The main DB on the team has been apprehended or found dead, I should say, in the aftermath of the rubble of was it the raid yesterday? I think it was from.
Yeah, the one where
the big one
had like 193 cops or something like that. 5 of them were shot.
Yeah, people was cracking off on snipers and shit. It was like a war zone.
Buddy, they got the job done.
This isn't fair. You're hitting and I'm not. Hold on, Kelly.
Yeah, right.
I'm calling my assistant.
Smoking out some New York diesel.
You should. No, I'm not. She's in her office listening to music, and she's like, "The music is down in my office."
Right.
No, I need you to come here with. Chris is smoking on the phone with me, and I'm jealous. She's like, "Oh, okay." dude, I need to mic up her office down the hall, and like, so we can just like eavesdrop on her with like, I'll have a channel set up to where I can just turn it up and see what she's doing.
Right, there you go. You just need a long mic cord.
Dude, I've got that already. So, I've got those. I actually brought those with me because my mic cords are important to me. But anyway, you know, when I packed my bag to come here, and I told you I took one backpack that was full of nothing but equipment and cords, and that was definitely one of the things I grabbed was 2 like 20-foot mic cords. And I also have a bridge if I need it, you know, so I can bridge them, so I can have a 40-foot.
Well, yeah, you want to be able to reach wherever you need to get your stuff to.
Hell yeah. And the other thing too is sometimes, but I mean, the one thing about me is that I'm so close to the soundboard because I have to be, because I'm usually the engineer when I do shit. So I almost either have a wireless mic or my mic is set up like 5 feet from the board. So the funny thing is I never need a fucking long cord. But hey, if it ever comes the day, right? I will be prepared for up to 40 feet of distance, which is quite a bit actually. It's over 10 yards.
Yeah.
It's longer than the first down, that's for sure. But anyway, so this guy, he's like the mastermind. You know, most of the people that I've been seeing named on CNN and stuff are relatives of him, have the same last name and everything. So this is the guy that when he was found dead in the rubble in the aftermath. Now it hasn't really been broken down. Like I've been watching a couple different news outlets, but mainly I primarily watch CNN. But I've been watching a couple of news outlets, but like I said again, that one, and none of them are really saying how he died. Like, was it a near body explosion? Was it a was it here? You come slide it. Oh, you know what? The red one. The red one. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Go grab the red one. We got to get her a chair in here. We're a gentleman. Well, I pretend to be a gentleman. I guess I try. I try. I mean, I try. And then I don't stop. Get it, because that's what I do. So anyway, so we're getting the infamous Kelly Kel in the studio here in a second. So we're pretty much just bringing her in to blow trees. She is our certified tree blowing specialist. AKA the nigga with the weed. You like that, Chris?
Yeah, like it.
Hold on. How are we gonna do this? Let's move the mic and the camera back a little bit. There. Oh, yep. There we go. See, that's perfect. Now we're just gonna point the mic at you a little more. You don't have to lean into it because I'm gonna turn up the gain so we pick you up better. See, we should pick you up. Chris, you hear us okay too? Good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, my mouth, that's my big ass mouth. Like, I got told at work, they're like, we're gonna need you to do us a favor. And I was like, what's that? And they're like, can you like kind of
keep it down?
Yeah, because you're loud, bro. And I was like, I've been told that my whole life, man. There we go. That's better. Hold on. Let me hit my low rider button.
Family's like that.
Oh yeah, dude. You should know this, Chris. My family's from New York and Ohio.
We loud.
They're basically a bunch of loud mother. So anyway, sorry, we had to do a quick adjustment to make sure that. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to give you your earphone. Which one do you? Right, left. Your left to my right. There we go.
Okay.
Now you should be able to hear him.
Oh, hello.
She's talking to you, bro. She's like, hello, silence. Me and him haven't stopped talking the entire time we got on the phone, even before the show.
I got silent.
And then silence. So, Chris, by the way, Chris, I want you now. What topic do you have to bring to the table? Because like we haven't talked like on air much, but you've been busy lately, right?
Yeah.
What have you? So, well, besides harvesting, you've also been busy on politics too. See, we know what you're up to, bro. Look, it's my graphic and cool. It's see-through. Oh yeah, you see it? It's kind of see-through. It's kind of see-through.
What are you looking at?
Where it says on the phone, Chris Watkins. God, you're targeted.
What are you looking at?
I am the television radio guy in this family, and no one else is.
Oh, that part. Hey, leave me alone. It was a stoner moment.
No, it wasn't. He called it on the first one. He said, "Is she a blonde?" And yes, she is a blonde. That's the best thing you've ever done.
Oh shit.
Did you lose your earphone there, Tiger?
Yeah, I sure did.
Okay, so anyway, talk to me a little bit about harvest. How has harvest been going?
Oh, thank God it's almost over.
So are you guys already done trimming, or are you still trimming?
Oh no, still got more to do.
Damn. Now, when you trim, are you quick? Like you're like me. You're quick about it because you want to get them into the jar as quick as possible.
Well, yeah, to an extent.
Or on the rack, I should say, because you probably dry on the rack,
There you go. I'm good.
Okay.
I gotta get ready for work.
We hang dry.
She's got to go to work. She says bye.
We hang dry and then trim.
All right. See, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. No, see, okay, so you trim after you hang dry them for a little while?
Yeah, old school.
Okay, see, I used to do the opposite. I would literally go down there, snap that branch off, and then just start trimming. Then I would hang.
Right. We get so much more flavor and smell when we hang dry the whole plant, and you're hanging upside down after you clipped it from the grow medium, and then it seems to just give it more flavor and more funk.
Okay.
And then we trim over screens and.
So what you're saying is maybe that that's me is I won't change what I use to grow because I believe in the products that I use in the fact that they're all natural, like the nitrogen I use is guano, and I used to use powdered nitrogen, and then I stopped using it because I wanted something all natural. So I went to, of course, the guano, you know, Jamaican or I use Jamaican, and I use a blend of Jamaican and Mexican guano because I think you should blend your nitro.
Right.
I don't know why. I just did. Honestly, I was fucking around and being overzealous with it, and it actually worked. And I was like, okay, that's tight. I can dig that.
Right. Right. See, I grow in an octopot, and essentially what it is a wick setup. So the top part's dirt, and the bottom part is like a reservoir.
The top part's dirt, though.
Yeah.
How's that work?
It's a smart bag with a cone tray in the bottom.
Oh, okay.
That acts as a wick system. So the cone end sits in the reservoir, basically, and the plant sits on top of the tray in dirt in the smart bag.
Gotcha. See, I need to get some more of this other stuff. Like the one thing that I wasn't good about though was the CO2. But I'll tell you that I had it near the furnace, which was gas, like the furnace room, which was gas, and so that fucker pipes off a good amount of CO2 though.
Right.
So
use bottle.
Yeah, but I would rather have the carbon dioxide or monoxide, carbon monoxide, no dioxide. Yeah. Which one is it? Monoxide. Carbon monoxide. Whatever one the plant fucking eats, I'd rather get it from those bags because they're super duper good. I mean,
carbon monoxide is what comes out of your tailpipe.
There we go. So the carbon dioxide is what plants give or suck in and give off oxygen. But anyway, so carbon dioxide, I would say that I think the bags, the little hangy bags that put off the carbon dioxide, you know what I'm talking about, where they got that spongy shit in them.
Yeah, those are good. I use those in my bedroom.
Yeah, I think those are the best. Use them in your bedroom for what? Oh, your bedroom. I thought you said your bedroom. I was like, what the fuck are you doing in your bedroom with those, you freak? Veg. He's like, no, I said bedroom. That's funny. So anyway, so the bedroom. Yeah, we were in the bedroom. But no, you know, there's a lot going on in the news. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, there's so much stuff going on. Like, we haven't been
Where do you start?
Exactly. And the problem is that even with like the stuff going on in France and stuff, even with all that and stuff, we've only been able to dedicate about, I don't know, maybe a third of the show to weed every day.
Well, right. Well,
we're dicking off right now, so we're about to go to a music break.
Well, what's your views on the refugees being let into this country?
Torn. I'm torn. Honestly, I'm torn because I look at it from this perspective. This is the land of the free, the home of the brave. Is it not? Is it not?
We need to tighten the borders.
Okay, so but it's still the land of the free, the home of the brave. So
right, I agree.
We need to tighten. And you're right. I do agree that we need to tighten up the borders, and we need to, you know, a legitimate path to citizenship, so people stop sneaking in, and also a little bit something that's not so hard, because that's what most people have had to do this. That's what most of them say. They're like, the path to citizenship is so fucking hard, and it takes so fucking long that it's almost better just to sneak in, because then you're already here for fucking 20 years and nobody ever notices. Which I'm not saying that's what they should do. I'm not promoting that somebody illegally enter my country. I'm not promoting that at all. But what I am saying is there has to be a better plan. There has to be a better way on that, and especially because I get it. I under the same token, I'm not trying to let you send 100,000 refugees into my country when 1,000 of them want to do harm to the country, my countrymen.
Right.
So, and that's why I say I'm torn.
Totally agree.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to break. We'll be right back after the break. You're on High Tide. Stick with the Doc. Oh, for the music break, by the way, a new artist, Blair Bassor. The link is, I've hit the link on the Facebook stuff there, but that's the track we're gonna go with, whether you like it or not, yo. That's what I do, cause I do what I want, yo. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I got to freestyle to the beat, just messing around. I'm just trying to remember where the hell the song's at. Where did I put it? I'm like, thought I put it. That's weird. Isn't it amazing when stuff isn't where you put it, and you're like, hold on, wait a minute. Kills me. Anyway, let's get this going here. The song we're going with is High Times, featuring Sean by Blair Bassard. You're on High Tide, stick with the Doc. You're on High Tide, stick with the Doc. I just want to remind everybody to not consume cannabis and drive, mostly because you piss me off when you're in my way. High Tide, stick.
One day after a shooting in Mercedes that killed one person and left another in the hospital, the neighborhood is coming together to pray.
So I get high,
27-year-old
so high.
stomach and killed 27-year-old Carmisha Rogers.
So I get my niggas won't change in them no. Even if I get famous, I swear the music I make and they feeling me now. I guess I got some type of history now. Okay, a young nigga live in effect. What? Be silent, protecting my craft. Listen, dividing real riches with all of my niggas, and we're just working on math. Suddenly shit is just adding up, and I'm feeling bad. Shit, I can fucking puff. Puff, fast in a two-seater white bitch gon' blow me like a Aretha Franklin. I'm about money, frankly, it's the conversation. She keep hating. She won't fuck with her. If she too basic, my memory of yesterday are gone. And I'm sitting there with these old thoughts, and I'm hoping time really don't fly. And I take my last toes off. Won't even talk about you marking niggas who slow bought and I don't buy. Don't ask me if I'll fuck with her, then be a dick. Then I ashed it, thinking about the better days. Shit was classic. I pray to God just survive. Man, I wish I could fly. Man, I wish I could fly. So I get high, so high. Man, I wish I could fly. So I get high, so high. Man, I wish I could fly. Man, I wish I could fly.
This year, and new tonight we uncovered stats that show it's the most dangerous part of the city.
24-26 Heather Walker's been talking with the people who live there to find out why there is so much crime.
Look, yo, Aaron, what's going on? A lot, Jason, you been gone. See my mama holding on. Don't need a gym to be strong. I won't lie, I've been drinking, and yes, I have been smoking more. I'm not really proud, it's that loud, it's hard to ignore. Thinking about the moments we had ran from the police. Lord, forgive my sins, I'm blessed for all that you have done for me. Like babies, they want to rock Aaron's crib and put him asleep. Fuck, whatever it is, you know that you can count on me. And my dog, hey, man, how have you been? You still rapping and putting on? When you're deployed, pray that you making it back, cause we all need you back home. I miss all of my soldiers and all the soldiers who gone. And I ask myself, how this happen? Can I miss pain with an aspirin? Cause I hit the blunt yesterday, then I ashed it, thinking about the better days. Shit was classic. I pray to God just survive. Man, I wish I could fly. Man, I wish I could fly. So I get high, so high. Man, I wish I could fly. Man, I wish I could fly. So I get high, so high. Man, I wish I could fly. Man, I wish I could fly.
Because more kids are picking up guns. I don't understand why they want to give their life away doing that. Because when they get caught, they're going to prison.
Yeah, we are back from the break. Still got our boy Chris on the phone. That track is very hot, actually. I like that track. Yeah, like I said, I've got him. I've got the artist tagged in the actual post or the post. So hopefully he'll put a link in there, or he'll get back to me and I'll get him a link in there.
Right.
You know, we'll help him out. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably knows how to do that, but we'll help him out. I mean, at least do that.
In 20 years.
Right. So here we go. Some topics today, of course, because you know, what would it be a day if we didn't have some topics to talk about in this effed up world we know? Right? Let's be honest.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I do declare that I do declare or fancy what you are saying, good young man there. I could play, I'm just saying, I could play a Southern Charmer.
I say, son.
Oh, no, I can do that until like, I'll say, son. Good old Foghorn Leghorn. So, the first story, by the way, and I'm actually here, let me put this on the screen so I don't have to have the pressure of me being on the screen because, you know, I mean, I ain't that pretty to look at. I'm just pretty to talk to. No, I'm just playing. That's what I tell the girls. I'm like, I ain't that pretty, but I'm pretty.
I was gonna say that's not what I've heard you say. Some of the girls are saying
they be calling me pretty all the time. It drives me bonkers. It does. It really actually drives me bonkers. Okay, so here's a story. A royal court heard there were 53.2 grams of the drug in the base of a Buddha type statue in a wrapped package when Robert Woodland, 71, arrived as a passenger from Gatwick on July 22nd. The one time, what is it? It's RU Guinea pilot told the customs officers that he was in the island for family reasons and that the parcel was a birthday present. So he's saying he didn't even know it was in there. And x-rays showed something concealed in the base when the plastic material that was protruding from the bottom of the statue was shown in to the defendant. He said it was very clever actually. Sorry to put you through all this. It's a bit of cannabis and it's the bud, you know.
So it's hidden in Buddha.
So he was trying to play dumb at first. He was rolling through like that. So now check this out. The former pilot who turned his life around after being sent to prison for life in 1965 had been jailed for has been jailed for a year for possessing herbal cannabis. Oh, that's sad. And that's from the it's GUERNSEY press.com. That's where that story's coming from today. That's like what a buzzkill to this story, you know what I mean? Like that's fucked up, dude. Like you guys really buzzkilled my story on that one. They're like, now we're gonna make you feel really bad about the outcome. Oh, by the way, there was no suspense there for anybody that was that's actually like watching this on YouTube versus just listening.
I'm gonna have to go. I gotta play mechanic.
Go play mechanic. Go play mechanic. I'm gonna keep going.
Here's someone locked their keys in their car.
Oh shit, that's funny. Well, anyway, all right. Well, I will talk to you later.
Gotta help them out.
No problem. Hang out with me tomorrow on F Off Friday. Shows at 10.
Oh yeah. You work today?
Yeah, not till 3 though. Oh yeah, you never called me yet. You better call me.
Yeah.
I work like 3 to 9 today, so it's only like 6 hours. So just call me after 9. On this one. Or I'll call you. All right.
Okay.
All right, later.
Later, bro.
Bye. Sucker fish. So anyway, the wonderful Chris Watkins. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so Chris is gone with us. I felt alone. Like everybody's out of the studio. I'm the only one here. It's feeling a little lonely. Oh, I want that to fall. It's not good if that falls. I'm kind of feeling a little lonely right now. I'm feeling like no one's here with me because no one fucking is here with me, man. What the fuck? I'd rather have started the show without you shitheads by myself than to have right now by myself. Abandonment issues, hashtag it. No, I'm just kidding. So, moving on. Next story. Shout out to our live viewers. Love you guys. Holla back, youngin'. Woo, woo. Oh, she didn't leave. I heard her outside the door. Okay, so she's out. Okay, I thought she was gone. I was about to be upset. I was like, this motherfucker done left me and didn't even say bye. So, let's keep it going. Next story. By the way, you know, this damn it, this former pilot, I'm kind of butthurt about that one. I mean, the thing is that it's just weed, man. And I guess that's just what I really don't have an understanding of. You know, I don't want to sit there and say that I'm a lawbreaker or a rule breaker, but I'll admit it. I am one to a degree when it comes to something that I think is just fucking stupid. Like, I really am. I'm like, you know, it's not that I want to pick and choose the laws that I break. It's just that I'm just like, come on, man. There's like way worse shit we could be doing. And that bugs me because there's just way worse shit we could be doing and you're still messing with us. And I think that that's what drives me bonkers. And I think that that's what drives me nuts. Well, that's not the only thing, but I mean, it's definitely one of them. So, I mean, this guy, 71 years old, he's going to go to jail for a year. Somebody's probably going to fuck with him in jail and he's going to die. You got a nursing home for old people for prison? Because if you don't got one of those, this poor bastard, over some weed, but I do like his response, though. I mean, smashing, good man. Smashing. Brilliant. I mean, brilliant. He said, it's very clever, actually. Sorry to put you through all this. It's a bit of cannabis. I would hug that guy if I ever got a chance to meet him. I really would. I would hug him. I would hug him a big old grandpa hug because that's brilliant. Simply fucking brilliant. So, breaking news again. The leader in the terrorist plots in Paris. Also, it's come to light that he's been involved in several other attempts at terrorism. They've been able to link him to other ones and stuff like that. So definitely an interesting, a lot of interesting stuff unfolding as we speak right now throughout the globe. And so I'm very, very interested in what's about that. I mean, this guy's a bad dude, man. Like, much like a lot of these dudes, he's a bad dude, but I'm still like, gee, my knees, man, this guy's a bad dude, like bad. So, I don't know what to say about these kinds of people. I think that it's despicable that you kill innocent people and children and you gun down people for no reason. And I mean, that's not cool, you know? And then I look at those days when I was younger and I just thought, you know what, if somebody tries me, it's all right to just blast them. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's not okay now as an adult. I know that sometimes you have to find diplomacy. You have to find a way to deal with stuff in a diplomatic fashion to the degree of you don't want to turn this into something like like a shootout or something like the gangs in Texas and stuff like that. Like, you don't want that. Like, talk all the shit you want. You don't want that. You don't want bullets flying past you. I promise you. It's not cool. It's the one thing that I've advocated about for a few years now, for sure, about just diplomacy. Find a way to settle your differences without violence. And I know I've had some wilding out sessions because I'll admit I'm bipolar as hell. And if you piss me off, you're going to find out how quick that I'm going to go off and I'm going to tell you what's on my mind, because I ain't no punk and I ain't scared of nobody. But at the same time, you can find diplomacy and still, have respect or your whatever. You have that. Amazing to me some of the problems that the world goes through, and it could have been really easily solved. And it drives me nuts. Drives me bonkers. I think it's, if anything, though, I'll be honest with you people, it's probably just more disheartening for me because I just look at it and I'm just like, there could have been a better way. We could have done something else. We could have masterfully done something better. And instead we chose to be a bad persons. And I also think that some of these people are a direct result of us. But when I say us, I don't mean Americans. I don't mean Jewish, Israelites. I don't mean Muslims. I don't mean, Asians. Idea for a new song. Anyway, but I do mean we, the human race. For whatever reason, we haven't been able to figure out a common ground. And I can already tell you why. You know why. Religion. It's religion. I don't knock religion to the degree of you're wrong. If that makes sense, I don't knock that. Not at all. But what do I think is a direct result for breeding extremism? A direct result for breeding people who are overly, what's the word? Crazy? We ain't impervious to being like this. Like y'all try to act like it's just Muslims because that's the recent fab. See, there's fabs, yo. Like, but everybody wants to forget the fabs when motherfuckers was blowing up American shit. Like Americans blowing up Americans. Timothy McVeigh. Everybody wants to forget about Timothy McVeigh, but see me, I ain't forgetting about them kids that was in that daycare that he killed when he blew up the federal building. I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forgive that either. Always remember, it's not just one tragedy, it's every tragedy. Not just one. And that's what kills me is we're so quick to flip the script in this country. We really are. It's actually kind of disheartening. I'll be honest with you. It really is. It's a little disheartening because we're so quick to flip the script in this country. We really are. And it actually kind of hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. From Wikipedia, the Oklahoma City bombing. Let's talk about this right before we go to break. We're going to be going to break here in a minute or two, but let's talk about this. The Oklahoma City bombing was a domestic terrorist bomb attack on the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City on April 19th, 1995. This is also coming to us from wikipedia.org, of course. And anyway, by the way, coming up at the break, one of my songs, Blue Skies, written about my father that passed away. So my real father, I still have a stepdad. But anyway, so carried out by Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols. The bombing killed 168 people and injured more than 680 others. That's a lot, man. The blast destroyed or damaged 324 buildings within a 16-block radius, destroyed or burned 86 cars, and shattered glass in 258 nearby buildings, causing an estimated $652 million worth of damage. Extensive rescue efforts were undertaken by local, state, federal, and worldwide agencies in the wake of the bombing. And substantial donations were received from across the country. Good stuff, people. Good stuff. We'll talk about this and the difference, or is there a difference between homegrown terrorism and just terrorism in general, or are they all one and the same? Because, going off of Ted Cruz, that Christians don't breed extremism, something to think about. We'll be back after the break. High Tide, stick with the doc. You're listening to High Tide Stick Radio. We just want to remind you not to do anything stupid on pot, like, get busted by your parents, dipshit. High Tide Stick with the Doc, live Monday through Friday. I could touch the sky just to say hi one more time. Let you know that you're good and everything's fine, but I can't. That's why I'm holding back this crime. I can't lie, Pop, I miss you. And right now I need someone to talk to. Depression sets in, and what do I do? Tell myself, grab notebook and do. Like Paul in Boston, I am the truth. Choke back these tears in this room. Hardest track I'll ever do. Here's my proof, and 30 years I never cried in no boom. Me and Pop's relationship a rocky road. Yes, like the ice cream, bumpy and cold. If that's my handle, well, I won't fold. Be like starting over king, too damn old. Wash the dirt off my life and call me so. Came a long way from cell phones and no hope. Like feeling like a noose tight around my throat. You may not know I would go, but I'm just a coat. Feeling one more thing gonna make me explode. When they made me man, they broke the mold. Bipolar so easy to go from hot to cold. Like an Arizona cat, now I'm hard to hold. I wish I could touch the sky just to say hi one more time. Let you know that you're good and everything's fine, but I can't. That's why I'm holding back this crime. I wish I could touch the sky just to say hi one more time. Let you know that you're good and everything's fine, but I can't. That's why I'm holding back this crime. You left me with more questions like why. Even though I seen you the last night, you said goodbye. Being from the birds, and I wish I could fly, cause I really do wish I could touch the sky. The last days, I said what I said, the truth, and I didn't think that you'd be dead. When I found out the Lahana, yeah, I sped for you. I wouldn't stop for a light turn red. Won't stop me from being there, not even the bed. Cried when Trish Queen, some time it bled. Oh, good night, I kissed your head. Did your last breath, now I got hard like lead. Couldn't stand to see you lying there in that bed. Sick of watching you take off them damn meds. The pain on your face, we all red. Sometimes I wish I could trade with you so I'd be dead. Then I wouldn't feel so damn alone. For the pain I got, Kristen and the kids at home. Dad, we so deceived that need to be so. You'd be proud of me if you see how much I've grown. I wish I could touch the sky just to say hi one more time. Let you know that you're good and everything's fine, but I can't. That's why I'm holding back this crime. I wish I could touch the sky just to say hi one more time. Let you know that you're good and everything's fine, but I can't. That's why I'm holding back this crime. It's been 5 months since you left. I still carry the weight on my chest. When it comes to time, I want more, but got less. Thankful for the last days, I'd say blessed. My 3 girls so damn beautiful, it's a crime. The boys will start life, Gladios don't do pine. My pain will heal, it takes time. Like the sun on your low days, Claudio shine. Dedicated to Alicia, Elliot, Claudio, August 18, 1950.
What it do? PME click. Florida to the northwest, huh? Do it big, big. I gives a damn if you are broke. It's your own fault to let you know. Let you know. Oh, now them feelings start to show. When me and my niggas first come through the door. Watch me make them hang. 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 Watch me do the shit, and bitch, I do it big. 100 for the bar, I been finding another low. Yes, I'm counting in. I'm fucking up this game. I'm leaving with your bitch. White boy wasted, giving it dick while you sitting at home chilling, hating on the kid. live my life and it's fucked up. I sell the white and it's fucked up. I'm on the 5 and I'm clutching. You need a pee and I'm fronting. Walking through the club and y'all start to hate. Band on the table, bitch gets hate. Bitch get played, no need for a label hoe. Cussing up pros like an N1 video. You feel me? Top of the floor in the building. And heaven be my ceiling. And Kush got me so high, blow it all out. Chilling with my partners, yeah, you try to pop off, yeah, we do it big, I'm a motherfucking rock star. Let's get it. I give a damn if you are broke. It's your own fault to let you know. Oh, now them feelings start to show. When me and my niggas first come through the door. Watch me make them hang. 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 Ain't no beats, that's no. I'm a big dog, you turtle. Your own damn homie tell you fuck damn. When your money burning short, that's when you see the suckers. Niggas stole from me, that's why I'm still screaming tough. Shit shoot from your waist down. Don't fuck with me and get tongue loud. Real street nigga in the business suit. Never been a sucker, I left that shit to you. Swerve. And all I want for Christmas is my bulletproof thing. Wake up every day just like I'm Bob Marley. Niggas keep on hating, they gon' make me catch a body. Cheese on my wrist, nigga, I put 10 on your head. Hey, first thing that a nigga learn, never talk to the damn face. I give a damn if you are broke. It's your own fault to let you know. Oh, now them feelings start to show. When me and my niggas first come through the door. Make them hang. Watch me 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 make them hang.
Yeah, we are back in effect, senor. Yes, we are. So, as we get back to things here in the last segment of the show, we're going to talk about some more stuff, like always. Like always. Interestingly enough, Canada Prime Minister looks to be holding true to their promise, and that's the next story that we're bringing to you, of course, on High Tide Stick. It seems that that Canada's newly elected Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, is not wasting any time honoring a campaign promise to end marijuana prohibition across all of the northern nation. This, of course, coming to us from the Hempyreum, HEMPYREUM.org. And of course, who's the writer on this again? I didn't even see an author. Maybe it's at the bottom. It doesn't say who wrote it, so I mean, it probably does, but I'm just missing it or something, and I'm trying to read the damn story, not waste time looking for that. So, with that said, we know what website it's from. I'll post it on High Tide Stick and on Twitter and everything. So, anyway, so this has been put into motion last week. The necessary action to legalize a full-scale cannabis industry. Last week, Trudeau sent a mandate letter, sent a mandate letter to the Justice Ministry and Attorney General Jody Wilson, hyphenation there, Ray Bald, asking her to meet with other members of the government to create a federal provisional territorial process that would lead to the legalization and regulation of marijuana. This instruction suggests that Trudeau's recent promise to bring legal weed to Canada right away was not an exaggeration. It looks to be a fact, actually, is what I'm saying. No, anyway, sorry. The thing is that I don't know who did or didn't doubt him or his intentions that he'd do it, but he looks like he's making it fact. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think that's all a lot of people want in the country. You're crazy. People don't realize how crazy you really are.
Oh, whatever.
She said, whatever. It's not whatever. It's you are crazy about a lighter. That's funny. Like, she's like, oh my God. You scare me sometimes, guys. If I come up missing.
Oh, whatever. You know, you're crazy too.
A little.
So don't try to act all innocent. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not acting innocent. I am innocent. You're trying to kill me. I'm just saying, if I come up missing, y'all know who to look at. Anyway, so again, moving on to the story, Canada's current system of marijuana prohibition does not work. Canada, whatever this thing is, we don't know, whatever country. No, I'm just kidding. Canada's current system of marijuana prohibition does not work. It does not prevent young people from using marijuana, and too many Canadians end up with criminal records for possessing small amounts of the drug. Reads the party's political statement. Unfortunately, it is difficult to predict exactly how long it will take for Trudeau and his underlings to draft the rules for launching a nationwide cannabis trade. However, based on the sense of urgency behind the Prime Minister's institution of or initiation, of the process, we sincerely doubt that he will allow lawmakers to drag their feet too long before swooping in and dropping the hammer. A few weeks ago, the latest Forum poll said that 6 in 10 people or Canadians support the legalization of marijuana. Researchers suggest that while 18% of the population currently uses marijuana, despite it's illegal, 31% admit that they would start smoking weed if the criminal penalties were removed, which means also, okay, so those are the ones that have like the jobs and shit that they can't say they smoke weed. So they're like, no, I don't smoke, man, but I mean, I would if it was legal. That is, I smoke at home on the low behind your back. That is, nigga, I smoke weed, but I'm not telling you I smoke weed. You think I'm fucking playing? The thing is, check it out. When weed was illegal, all the people I smoked pot with are the same fucking people I smoked pot with when weed became legal in Colorado. The people didn't change, but the numbers did. So I guess there must have been like a 20% plus or minus, you know, margin of error for liars. Man, come on. Researchers suggest that these numbers crunched with some mad science mathematics concluded that Canada's legal pot market would be enjoyed by at least 8 million customers. That's probably overstated because it's probably already being enjoyed by about 3 or 4 of those 8 million people. Parliament is scheduled to reconvene on December 3rd. So it is expected that conversations over how to make Trudeau's version a reality will get underway at that time. So it's an interesting story. It's interesting. I mean, I don't honestly know. I mean, Canada, I like it. I think that it's a good idea that they should move quickly. They really should. I mean, It really should. And the reason I say that is because there are countries where it isn't illegal so much or illegal other than like maybe like Spain and places like Amsterdam. But I mean, we're looking at like not just that. I don't want cops to just look the other way. Yeah, something in my freaking eye. I hate when that happens. Anyway, I'm not saying that Canada is going to do it the right way. I'm not saying that at all, actually. Now, what I am saying though is all that is what really all I'm trying to say is that you have to look at this. With all the countries that really pots like maybe not enforced upon unless you piss somebody off and like, okay, look, that shit's illegal. Now you're going to jail for that too, dick face. Other than that, a lot of places just kind of look the other way when it comes to pot, but that doesn't mean it's legal there. And I think that somebody has to be the forefront in a legal as lettuce type situation with that. See, I don't know how it works over in Portugal. I don't know if they still allow the growth and cultivation of marijuana, and it may not be that way there. That's something I'm going to have to look into over the next few days and see if I can get a more genuine answer to that. Because again, like I said, I think it's one of the things where I'm looking at the situation and going, dude, you have to have a full-blown, full-scale. This is a plant of enjoyment. This is a plant of medicine. This is a plant of healing. And so I think that we have an obligation to some degree to have that plant readily available for people and things along that line. Again, I want to remind you guys before we get out of here too, by the way, some good news in a weird way, I guess you could say, from the terrorist attacks in France. The main suspect or target, main guy, in charge that they were looking for, they apparently died in the raids yesterday, I think it was again. And so I just want to give you guys a heads up on that that's some big breaking news out there. And just to follow up on the Oklahoma City bombing thing, outside of 9/11, that at that time to date, that had been the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil. Because remember, and now I want to be clear, 2,200 men lost their lives just on the USS Arizona in Pearl Harbor. But to be fair, worst attack on U.S. soil because of this and this alone. At the time that Pearl Harbor took place, Hawaii was not a state. Hawaii. I love that place. I want to learn how to speak pidgin. I think it's what it's called. Anyway, Hawaii wasn't even a state. So, because I do think that Hawaii would have been the largest terrorist attack even before 9/11, and not after though, but at least before. I don't know. We'd have to look at the numbers. That's good research to do. We can look into it, but like I said, I still pose the question: is there a difference in terrorism at home and terrorism abroad, whether it's done by someone here or not? Tomorrow we look at cannabis lowers blood pressure. We keep up with the breaking news and updates of the day. You've been on High Tide Sick with the Doc. I'm out of here. I'm signing off. I have stuff to go do. It's life. Peace out. Love you. Set the fish.
Yeah. It's like one of them joints you put on the freeway, baby. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. Just a year ago, I was a young broke nigga. Now I got a little cash and my fame got bigger. When I step in the spot, it's all love. Nigga, daps and hugs, haters mean mugs, shoulder shrug. I don't give a fuck. Just last week, I had stepped in the store, told my guy, give me them and give me a few of those. Got a call from my coke thing, call her cocaine. She say she gon' give me some, but knows I want the whole thing. I've been in the game so long, I guess I am a player, and I'm showing love in each and every single location. She asked me, Black, can I get that new diamond bracelet? If she's not giving no head, my answer's on her brain. My girl's white but fucks a black dude, she's a racist. Full of Chinese pie, how much the way that she is blazing. Fuck what you heard, man, it's BAD forever. Make it rain on her, now call that feeling under the weather. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. Just a year ago, I guess my name got bigger, and I got some more cash, and my chain got bigger. When I step in the spot, it's all love. Like, hey, what up? What you putting on for the city, man? That's what's up. Just last week, I met this girl with a fatty. She said she got a man, but her man mad Aggie. I sent her home, knees and elbows, all ashy. Her man don't want them to split up like Scooby and Shaggy. Yeah, I'm the one that she's smiling at. And I might just put 24s on my Pontiac. Just so niggas be like, man, what type of shit is that? It's like I got my hands on titties, boy, I'm touching racks. Got my Ewans on, denim jeans, BAD hat. Went to the store, copped everything, believe that. Fuck what you heard, man, it's BAD forever. Make it rain on them, not call that feeling under the weather. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. Nigga, now I got a little cash and my fame got bigger. Just a year ago, I guess my name got bigger. I'ma spit like flow real quick. Here I go. This nigga can't stunt like he got it all. I just seen her lifestyle, so I thought I'd get involved. And she probably mad because I always say I'ma call back. I ain't fucking with you until you giving up all that. Yeah, for real. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. When I step in the store, I need all that. Showing love in the club, I need all that. Like Keenan and Kel, I need all that. She say she gon' give me some, I need all that. Just a year ago, I was a young broke nigga. Now I got a little cash in my fame. I need all that. Just a year ago, I guess my name got bigger, and I got some more